This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of October 3rd, 2022. I'm Wes Mills. Organizers of the College Football Playoff National Championship game in Indianapolis last January say the game exceeded expectations, both in terms of economic impact and media exposure. A report commissioned by the host committee shows the game and the events surrounding it during the four-day event generated nearly $157 million in sales. Earlier projections put it closer to $150 million. Host committee president Susan Boffman appeared on Inside Indiana Business with Gary Dick.
Living up to the history, right? The CFP out of their national office was very happy. They're getting a lot of good feedback from around the country and have showed signs of interest in coming back.
The report estimates there were more than 1,000 members of the media who covered the game, and Indy benefited from an estimated $34 million in media exposure. Viewership for the Alabama-Georgia game at 22.6 million was the largest non-NFL audience in history. The numbers include $53 million in local wages for tourism industry workers who were reeling from the devastating impact of the pandemic. The Ball State University Board of Trustees has approved the transfer of more than 12 acres of land to the Muncie Redevelopment Commission. The university says the property will help the city as it looks to develop up to 40 new homes. The land is located northwest of the Muncie campus and surrounded by other residential neighborhoods. Also, the university said its fall freshman class saw a 6% increase over the previous fall semester. Richmond-based Reed Health is growing its footprint in Fayette County. The health system has announced plans to invest $100 million to build a new campus in Connorsville. The new facility will replace the former Fayette Regional Health Hospital it acquired 3 years ago. Some areas of the old facility date back more than 100 years. Reed says needed repairs were cost prohibitive. The new facility, which Reed plans to open in 2024, will not have inpatient beds. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Big Wigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing, plus you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
Investing in talent development is an integral part of a strong human resources strategy. Meet the honorees who are leading the pack in talent development at our inaugural HR Impact Awards on October 13th. Talent development is just one of 4 categories we'll be exploring at this inaugural event. Hurry! Registration closes on October the 5th. RSVP at ipj.com/events.
One of the fastest growing crimes in the U.S. is the stealing of catalytic converters for the rare metals found inside. Jiffy Lube of Indiana is now offering a deterrent. The company will engrave your auto's VIN and add a stripe of high-temperature paint to the device on your emission system. Steve Sanner, who owns 50 Jiffy Lube locations, says he's offering the free service statewide.
If you know that it's painted and you can track it back to the car it came off of, the police can hopefully track down where this happened. And
once your car is in the bay, it takes about 5 minutes to complete. He says damage caused by crooks to cut off the catalytic converter can cost $500 to $2,000 to repair. The city of Bloomington has received a gold designation from the National Soul Smart program for making it easier to adopt and increase education about solar energy. Soul Smart, which is funded by the Department of Energy, provides technical assistance to help local governments reduce obstacles to solar energy development in a community. So far, more than 450 municipalities and counties nationwide, including 13 in Indiana, have achieved the designation since it launched in 2016. A historic theater in downtown Plymouth that sat vacant for 2 decades has reopened. The Reese Theater originally opened in 1940. After a $3.5 million renovation, the venue is ready to once again host events like wedding receptions and stage performances. The project received funding from the Indiana Regional Cities Initiative and the Stellar Communities designation in 2019. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.